Back to the other world. Da, 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 da. I heard there's a vending machine over here, right? Did we discover? Was there a vending machine here? No, it was in the other. We need to buy energy ammo now. I'm gonna afraid this flamethrower. Finest cigarettes in Halicon. Wentworth cigarettes. Hmm. Hmm. Is that a Mark III assault rifle? That'd be 58. Mark III, that'd be. That was a Mark II. Meh. How's our flamethrower looking? It wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, no, they're gonna scream. Ah, beautiful. Oh, that was my teammate, buddy. Such a beautiful weapon, but it eats up ammo so bad. And it's not like eating medium or small ammo. It's energy ammo. What makes it worse? Don't worry, King. We got this. Ah, I noticed you were animals of flavor. I can lie to you, corrosive ammo or corrosive damage is scary damage. Okay. Literally no reason to be in there. At least I was actually exploring. Run diagnostics. Follow the rollers. Consult your nearest. Oh. Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included. But Liz on time with the might be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the candidates. We're leaving. To all, blah blah. That's not a dick move. Yeah, evacuation, but if you don't make it and you somehow survive, when we come back and find you, we're gonna charge you. Oh yeah. We're paying off for being a good worker and staying at your post. Thank God the vending machine. Hmm. Uh. Ooh. I will attempt to improve upon that. Oh. Wait, what's this? It's probably not important, but let's do this. Wait. Just because of their gas masks, I attached a purchase request for safety equipment for the rest of us. So read top to bottom. So who makes sure my boss is using it if it filters words off to send sulfur. Wait. Oh, blah blah. So he was just trying to get the company to send him shit because sulfur is bad and shit. And they're like, nah, no, you're fine. You don't need it. We're fucking dying. Please. You don't need new parts for another 5 months. The fucking sulfur. Game, you wouldn't upgrade that fucking flamethrower again, me. I'm thinking about it. No, what's my weight? 73 out of 20. Yeah, no, I need to. We gotta change that. I know that was it. All the healing items equal up to 30 something pounds. That's actually pretty thick. Hmm. Order now. The Fox Windows by Spacer's Choice. Your windows for you. Think of a better window for a better you. Your kids will go, wow, I really love it after they come home from training classes. We're not responsible for any shadows in window, blah, blah, blah. If something does happen, speak to your supervisor. But do not tell your colleagues anything about your personal opinion of the window. That can result in honorable discharge and early retirement. Catch our drift. Da 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 da. Hey, Kiki. Come here, girl. Come here. You lazy dog. Alright, well, we got a new plan. Go talk to Garen. Yeah. Get his name already. Jesus, how did I forget his name that fast? Titan Andronicus. A new original masterpiece from the director of Agent Khan and Island of Murder. Blood and revenge are hammering in his head. Me. Hey, don't do that. My dog starts shooting faster than me. Turns into fucking Kratos when they get swallowed by a snake. Forcing the mouth open. I will not be denied of life.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
The printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes. The Vanoys are on their way back.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Welcome.
Question for you.
Awakening
know more about
is
your
available
teachings.
to all whose minds are ready to
How
accept
about that?
it. What would you like to know?
I hear the word eternal thrown around a lot. What is it?
The Eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the Eternal is that divinity.
Beast. Wait, I must be more divine than a
Divinity
beast.
cannot be quantified, Captain. It is or it isn't. We are or we aren't. All right.
Never mind.
What?
I actually a lot of extra health. What? No, I'm just kidding. Ah, I see now. Jesus Christ, I just yelled my dog trash. That's awkward. Don't even need that, be honest. Oh! Higher melee rating, higher armor rating is. So if I use nothing but melee, I become tankier. Let's see if I can ruin this gun by adding attachments. Ayo.
You ever seen a real life Saltuna?
What do you mean live? Saltuna comes in cans?
Felix, Saltuna is a kind of fish. Lives in the ocean. You knew that, right?
You serious? You tell me there's a fish made entirely out of Saltuna?
Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Fish entirely made out of salt tuna.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
See the code. Go to the relay station. See if
Just
the
a
code's
warning.
useful. Anything else?
The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, you know, preparing for war.
Right, I'm on
Appreciate
it.
Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Taros. Would it be? Yeah. Is there any vending machines here in this little area we're in? There's 2. Okay. There's also a human vendor. Is it you?
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm
Oh.
Bronson.
Bronson. All right. I'm shut up. You run a
Ain't
store
really
right here?
store. Cooking's my
Alright. Another flamethrower? I'll throw that on one of my teammates immediately. That mess is... Ah, it's garbage. That's what it is. Also, you know what? I keep forgetting to do this. That sounds really good. I guess my helmet doesn't really take damage. Oh. What's the armor rating of my teammates? Yeah, I guess that would be useful if once I go back to the ship.
Spacer's choice. It ain't the right choice, it's Spacer's choice.
You see, I like that man already. He knows the trick when he hears it. Now, Felix, we've been out here for quite a bit
Yeah,
now. You
boss?
sure? I'm really hoping you would give me some dialogue, but I don't think there is a quest for Felix. Maybe they'll add one later, but not yet. Hold up, is that a... Haha. Felix. If I can, I'm gonna get my whole team equipped with these. Look at that. I mean, look at me, I'm a beast. Why don't you come at me? Oh! This is that code to that relay station where we killed all the manticores in front of it. Ha! Robert's trying to hide me. Yes. They don't understand. Almost stopped living. Near death experience. Vibe check by God. Someone tagged me on Facebook. So this should be a walk in the park. There's literally nobody in here. Which is good. Here? Oh. You know, we're in big armor suits. Can I just go wata and break the wall? Actually, no, these are metal. But for some reason in my head, I pictured them as wooden fences. You know, these ain't little. Sucker bait. Blah blah. Work order. It is some kind of hell. I don't know. Big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. That's the evacuation. They're probably. I was expecting a fight. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted one to be honest. It'd be wrong for me not to tell you boys I wanted a fight. So this is why you always want to get a quest before, like, go around look for all the quests before you do it. We already killed everybody over here, so I came over like, yeah, it's time to fight my new flamethrower. We want all the enemies. Vibe check. Alright, that's that sucks. Don't know. Oh, there we go. You know, usually I have much to talk about in lunch screens, but I really gotta use the bathroom.
Big teeth. You can see him up close.
I heard they spit acid right in your eyes. You saw one of them up close?
I mean, yeah. They're just about everywhere in Edgewater. Can't hardly turn a corner without slipping in their entrails.
Wait, are we talking about the same thing?
You're not talking about Saltuna?
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Find a bunch of data cartridges.
These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here.
The
some
fucking
there,
corporation sent them to kill you guys.
Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it, just like the one I found earlier. And here's a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes. Yeah.
Caused the attack.
He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live?
I always figured Mr. Bryant for a man of character. In the end, though, he was just another name on a long list of frauds.
Yeah. He had us all fooled. Now I've got to sort out how to break it to the rest of my people. Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out. Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you.
Or she means walk, I live, just wait.
They cool. When I founded the Iconoclasts, I did so amidst the ghosts of this planet's past. Since then, many have asked me, why here? Were you involved in the massacre? Was that some gruesome plot to clear a path for my dreams? My response to you is the same as to all others. The death of MSI was an incidental tragedy. I'd have walked this path with or without it.
Your one issue, you set pirates on innocent lives.
I did no such thing. Their deaths came in the night while I slept in Stellar Bay. And regardless, we're discussing a past long since left behind. Those ghosts still haunt me. But they needn't curse my people. When the entire colony has embraced our truth, perhaps then the perpetrator will come into the light. Until then...
Why though? Why did they
If I were
deserve
the
death?
type of man to make that decision, and I assure you I am not, I'd have to be so obsessed with dismantling their regime that I'd turn to desperate measures. I have since learned that their mistakes will end them in time, and that we will persevere where they do not. But back then, suffocating under that oppressive culture, I can understand a lesser man than myself making a terrible, ghastly mistake.
Calling a massacre a
Would you
ghastly mistake is
prefer I
like putting
spend
it
my days
mildly.
wallowing in misery and desperately seeking forgiveness for sins long past? I have people to lead, a home to keep. Here, without the shackles of the Halcyon Board, we are free to grow as the universe intended. Had we fled with MSI, our spirits would have withered. You've seen that withering yourself. The colony is dying. The massacre of Amber Heights, unfortunate as it was, presented the slim possibility of saving the souls of Terra 2. Here we are, poised to do just that.
You can't play judge, jury, and
Free
executioner
will is
like
a
that.
double-edged sword, Captain. The universe judges us all. Whether your choices are helpful or harmful to the cosmos is not up to you. Those executives were found to be poisonous to the spirit of humanity. They were doomed, whether by the hands of man or beast, their time was coming to an end. And here I am, a paragon of the eternal truth, leading a
crazy cult leader.
society of like-minded people. The universe has found me worthy, despite whatever sins you believe I've committed. Let us speak no more of this, Captain.
Go take a walk, Captain.
So she means take a walk. Does it mean just literally like fast travel back right? We'll fast travel into here again. We'll find out in a second. Alright. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind putting a bullet in Graham's head after learning what we learned.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you when I head.
Hmm. Oh. Right, we actually have a destination right next to the objective. Hmm. Oh snap, boys! We got kick ass and chew gum. I'm all out of gum. Hmm. You got that? So, huh. You know, we really need to do. You guys need to do a better job at reprimanding me for not talking to these people. The longer it takes for me to talk to people, the worse it gets for you guys. Someone left the ledger of the list of names, like the members of units that use this outpost. Lamont and Delia are on top of the list. Some names will cross off and only be added later if the person left and rejoin. Ash is nowhere to be found. From Delilah. Peter said he bought tickets for all of us. You didn't have to do that. Oh yeah, I don't know if I would repay you back, but thank you. Don't mention, I'm taking Cord to Wildfire Camp. Grab your game minutes there by sunrise. We're finally getting off this hellhole. Oh. Speed looting while also in slow motion. I wonder how long this game would take on Supernova and nothing but stop time running. That's weird. I didn't know that. I didn't think that body would still be there. Aha! Like a lot of expecting sulfuric acid. Halcyon. Ah, so that's your weakness. Light ammo, eh? You know, that was nice. The remains of the bones show the tail sign of a Minotaur attack, powerful jaws and crushed skulls, while weathering on some fragments suggest passage through the beast that just tracked. Midst dirt, you find a small lockbox that matches the description given by Ash. Not gonna lie to you, I got the urge to just murder all these, you know, creatures out here. It's beautiful. Hmm. Oh yeah, boys, we're gonna kill that fish. That's a oh no, that's not fish. So I think that's what. So they were talking about Rapidons, or he was Felix. Oh yeah, it's a Rapidon. Meanwhile, the mechanic. Ah yes, fish. Because I heard they have scales and they shoot acid. She's like, oh yeah, wait, we're not talking about fish?
Hey, Felix, you like riddles?
Is that a riddle? Because the answer is yes. Hit me with another one.
All right, here goes. Many have heard me, but none have seen me. And I won't speak until spoken to. What am I?
Won't speak until spoken to, huh? Oh, I got it. You're an obedient corporate slave, right?
What?
What's that
No.
robot?
The answer's Echo.
Huh.
I'm drinking here. Move yourself on. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heart.
I found Lamont's body.
Tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
Candid attack. They bought themselves a ticket off-road, but they were attacked while waiting for it.
Damn. Well, you find our box of memories?
Yeah, I think I found a Legion's outpost. Yeah, the thing is, I found a list of agents and outposts. You aren't on it.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative.
I guess it's now a box of
Really
memories.
is. But it'll buy me some better ones. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Leave an old man to his past.
Alright, I'm going. I think that's literally... Oh, no. There's the guy back in town. Let's get that mission started. Family Matter, yep. Man, I wonder how they're all gonna react when they find out Graham killed the whole town of people, basically, with pirates. Wait, what? Raising your stealth skill. I was confused for a minute. I was like, what are they talking about there?
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
He sounds grown man. It's time you
What a
start treating him
sour
like
thing
one.
to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you
Sounds
to
just like
listen
my mom.
to what I want
Deadass.
for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk Tuk home safe again.
Up to you both.
Don't worry about me, Captain. Mama and I'll work this out.
So that mission's done, right?
Wrap Musk and Canid Eyes right here.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nolan?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
how can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia,
That's very
will you
generous
make a
of you.
note of that for my self-review. Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Looking for the
Hiram?
information broker.
Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
It could be
Now,
both.
there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
For the other corporation, why would you want to bring them
You're
back?
scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Ain't that right?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer than anyone else at Halcyon.
I can tell your iconoclast friends have left their mark on you.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
That's a coward's
People
answer.
to look after. I need to be practical.
That's why Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Enough
It's
preamble,
a
what's the
two-pronged
plan?
approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
You do seem a bit Rabbiton
And
problem.
a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
In the
Where
old
do I find
arms
one?
building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. So
Let's see what I
taciturn,
find.
so dour. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I'll think about that. And then, alright, we need to get the vending machine. They have all the ammo. Alright, I'm in the vending machine, sir. Wait, there's no energy ammo. What? You're not saying what I think you're saying. me. Oh yeah, I'm saying what you think I'm saying, kid. That damn traveler took all of our ammo! Me running down the street with the flamethrower shooting the ceiling. Whee!
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow?
Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I play Fonzie Cleo's Darling. Don't you recognize me?
Seriously? I mean, yeah, you're looking at the Darlings' newest recruit. Boss is a shoo-in for Rookie of the Quarter.
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
This probably gets to our hunt where me and our fans cross colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Listen
You
correctly.
should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away again. So, what can I do for you?
I found this betting something in Dead Man apartment. Any idea what might happen to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. Right.
I'm listening.
So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the
Mr.
tip.
Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
What
Oh,
are the chances
there's you.
of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time. Okay, I got another one. I can only live where there's light, but if the light shines on me, I die.
Shadow.
What am I?
Huh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with a conspiracy.
I don't think you're taking my riddle serious, Felix. And anyway, answer's a shadow.
Hey, I was close.
Who the... Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
I know you murdered
Listen,
Isaac.
That purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Wrong answer. God damn it. How can I raise mine too? I have a plan. That's beautiful. We're gonna bring Scrub and Shine. Maybe. Yep, that could work.
I can't believe I want... Makes you wonder.
This is about Graham
At
Bryant.
first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Graham's
That's
a
putting
piece of
it
trash.
kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents? Yeah.
Never.
That's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me. You think the people in Stellar Bay... Whatever you say about...
Crap.